Nikki, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm on a journey to lose 150 pounds and I'm currently down like 66-ish pounds. It is Monday. Honestly, this weekend was not great for me. We just had a lot of stuff going on and so I did not make the best food choices. Definitely did not get enough water in and just don't feel well today, for being honest, like mentally and physically. For being honest, I am constipated for like the last 3 days. So I just made some smooth move tea, and if this doesn't work, then I will have to do milk of magnesium, which is disgusting, but always gets the job done. So I'm struggling a little bit today. It also was just Mother's Day a little while ago, and my mom is no longer here with us, so it's just not an easy time for me. And I can definitely tell based on my house how my like mental health is doing, and looking around, it is not great. Hopefully you can't see all of my dishes back there, but we'll get to that today too. So it is Monday. I decided to take the day off. It's kind of a mental health day, also kind of a physical day because I am not well. But I do want to be productive instead of just wasting the day like I would normally do on a day I take off. So it's already 1:45 p.m. and all I've done so far is shower and put on some makeup. But honestly, that is a good first step in me feeling better. So that's where we're at. My hair is still wet, but I don't feel like blow drying it or using heat on it, so we're just gonna let it air dry. My watch is yelling at me because I barely have moved my rings at all. So great start to this Monday. But I figured a good idea for a video would be a get to know me while I kind of get my life together. So not gonna pretend like a million people asked for a get to know me type of video, but a couple did, so we'll do that. I also figure if you're watching my channel, you might be interested in a little bit more about me, and if not, that's fine too. So I made a list of things I want to get done today, and I'm gonna kind of take you along with me and just kind of talk about myself for an entire video. Wow, how conceited is that? Anyway, I want to clean up the kitchen. I need to take recycling out. We just have like a huge box from like HelloFresh that is just stockpiled with recycling stuff. So I need to bring that down to the corner, like our dumpsters. I need to clean out the kitchen. It is disgusting, and that includes doing the dishes. They are literally piled to the top of the sink, and I'm embarrassed. So I don't know if I'm even gonna show you that. I might just show you me doing the dishes. I gotta take out the clean dishes, put in the dirty ones. And then I need to do laundry just all day. I probably have 2 or 3 loads of like clothes for me and my boyfriend, and if I get really productive, this is like the end goal. I want to wash my bed sheets and then like remake my bed. I think that would be so nice to crawl into tonight. So that's also on the list. Cleaning out the fridge, also sticking with the kitchen. We need to do this like once a week, just throw out anything that is expired that we didn't go through, or any like takeout or anything from the weekend that we're done with. Get rid of. I want to go for a walk today too. Last week was the first week since probably this year that I didn't work out at least 6 days a week. I think I worked out 3 days a week, which isn't terrible. And again, I know like lifestyle wise, there will be weeks like that, but it's not like I was too busy to. I just, again, the funk I have been in, didn't feel like working out, and that's okay. Again, I did get 3 days done, but it's a Monday. I figured we'll start off on a good note. It would be nice, and it's nice out today. It's like 75 degrees and partly sunny, so it's not too hot. It's like literally perfect long walk weather. I'm just gonna go with my headphones and just me. I thought about bringing my dog, but he can only do like a mile-ish. He is 11. I'll get into him later, but and then the last thing on my list is to log into my work computer. Even though I took off, I do want to go through my emails and hopefully before I go to bed finish this case that I'm almost done already. That way I will just feel productive work-wise as well and be ready to go first thing Tuesday morning to be productive at work. So I guess we'll hit the kitchen first. I'm waiting for my tea to cool down a little bit so I can drink some of it. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna go start laundry. That way a load can be, you know, going while I start in the kitchen. Now we're thinking.
All the time doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit till you.
So it is a little after 3 and I've actually been pretty productive. Right after I talked to you, we finally had some movement, so that is fan-freaking-tastic. I still drink my poop tea because I just want to become regular. Like, when I drink coffee, I'm pretty regular, but if I don't have any coffee, I just won't go. So, that's probably a lot of TMI, but if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you're probably already used to that. But yeah, so I have a load of laundry in. I have a load of dishes in the dishwasher now, and I still have like another load to do. It'll probably only be like half a load, so I probably won't run it until like tonight or tomorrow when I get a full load. But I still need to take out the recycling and the trash, but I'll kind of give a pan through of what I've gotten done so far. So the counters, you know, everything's just looking cleaner, more picked up. Cleaned off this table a little bit. This area is kind of always just a catch-all though, so I still need to take the recycling out. This counter has been cleared up, which I love. And then I'm drinking that water now. Ignore it. I still need to take, yeah, the trash and recycling out. Still have these dishes, but you know, we are making progress, baby. Okay, so please don't mind my creepy ass basement that we're in to do laundry. I decided not to film any like Q&A while I was doing the dishes because that's just like water running in the background. You probably won't be able to hear me and you'll probably have to go to the bathroom when you watch. So we will do it now. The first load of laundry is done and we will be hanging stuff up and putting stuff in the dryer that can go in the dryer. And if we're being honest, this is the third time I washed this load of laundry. So they are clean, you know? But I guess I will start with some about me. I am 26 years old. I am from Anne Arundel County, Maryland, which is like Annapolis, the Naval Academy. My dad actually works there. So that's where I'm from. I now live in Howard County, Maryland. I also recently learned that it's just like a Maryland thing to say the county you're from instead of just the city. So apparently that's not a thing most other states do, but I live in Columbia, Maryland now. If that helps you out at all, please don't stalk me or anything. But I grew up with one younger sister. I now, from the age of like, since I was 9, have a wonderful stepmom and 2 stepsisters that are older than me. And they are both married now. One has 2 kids, so I have 2 nieces. I went to York College of Pennsylvania for my undergrad degree. I actually graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations in 3 years. So very proud of that. Mostly pushed that along because I knew I wanted to go to law school, and that shit ain't cheap. So if I could save on only doing 6 years of school total versus 7, that's what I wanted to do, and I was able to do that. I went to the University of Baltimore for my law degree, and I graduated from there at the age of 24, I think. No, 23. I don't know. I was 21 when I was 20 when I graduated from undergrad, so I wasn't even 21 when I started law school. I'll never forget our like first welcome event was like a happy hour, and I was like, well, probably shouldn't break the law. My law school orientation, so we didn't go to that. But yes, I graduated undergrad at 20, which means I graduated law school at 23. And then I actually took the uniform bar exam. So if you're a lawyer or in law school, I'm sure you know what that is. If not, it doesn't really matter that much. But approximately like 26 states, I think, at least the last time I checked. It's been a little while since I like looked into the UB. I took it in 2018 and passed my first time pretty much without studying at all. Humble brag, kind of, but also it's not good that I didn't really study. So don't be like me if you're going to law school. After I passed the bar exam, I applied to work for the federal government, and I have been doing that ever since. So it's been 2 years since I started working. I was going into DC for work pre-pandemic. I'm still at home full-time now, and I think we probably will be for the foreseeable future. I don't think they see us going back in anytime soon. My boyfriend and I actually met at work. So he is like 6 years older than me. I think he is, yeah, a little over 6. And he does the same thing. He obviously had been working there longer than me, but we have been dating for I don't know, almost a year. So I just had my 2-year work anniversary, and we will have our 2-year like couples anniversary in June, like the middle of June. So in like a month. Oh wow, our anniversary is in a month. Glad I just figured that out. Yeah, so almost 2 years as well. I have an 11-year-old puggle named Bentley. He is my pride and joy. I'm not even being dramatic when I say that. I adopted him when he was 6, so he actually won't be 11 until next month as well. His birthday is like right around our anniversary. It's June 10th is his birthday. I adopted him when he was 6. I thought he was a puggle, even though he doesn't really look like a puggle. He's also black, and I've never seen any black puggles. They're all like cream colored, their fur. So I did the DNA test, and he's like a Pomo puggle. So he is 50% pug, but then he's also like 25-ish% beagle, so that's where like the puggle comes in. But then he's also 25% Pomeranian, which explains his attitude if you've ever met him. So love him more than anything, and adopting him was one of the best things I ever did, even though it kind of made my law school life a little crazy. But forever grateful I did not get a puppy and adopted like a middle-aged dog. He's hanging in there quite well, if I do say so myself. He better last another like last, I mean live, he better live another like 10 years because I do not know what I would do without Bentley. I'm not even being dramatic. And I guess we'll take a break for now. I just hung up all of these clothes to air dry. Most of these are Lululemon. Yeah, I think, well, some of this is Athleta too. But, you know, air dry your workout clothes. They last so much longer. So I just got back from my walk. I actually ended up doing 3 miles. I really was not feeling it. I put it off for a while. It is 8 o'clock now, and I just got back. So it took about an hour. I wasn't like in a rush or anything. I actually drove to this lake that's like 10 minutes away from me instead of the lake I can walk to, because this trail is a loop. So once you like start it, you pretty much just kind of have to finish it. And that's like what I needed today because I was not feeling it. But now I'm making some tuna fish. I just added light mayo, garlic powder, and garlic, like crushed garlic or something. I mix it in a Tupperware container because I don't usually eat this all. I haven't been that hungry today, actually. Sorry. I have not been that hungry today, actually. But now I'm starving, so I don't know how much of this I will eat. I will just go until I'm full. I'm also going to have a couple of Ritz crackers with it. And then once this is done, I will move all the laundry over. So for anyone curious, I ate about half of that tuna fish and my stomach kind of started hurting. Like, I'm not doing any of my like normal full symptoms like burping or feeling like backed up here or my nose running, but my stomach just hurts. I haven't been feeling well today, like I kind of mentioned earlier, so I just stopped eating. I am taking my multivitamin and calcium. My last one for the day. I'm going to stretch a little bit down here because, again, if you're new here, my hip flexor's been hurting a little bit. So I figured I would just take this time to answer a few more things about me. Kind of weight loss specific. So yeah, I have pretty much been overweight my entire life. Specifically, I remember around age 8 when my parents got divorced. As an 8-year-old, I put on 50 pounds in 1 year. And I'll never forget that because I remember my pediatrician like sitting down and talking to my dad about that while I was in the room. And honestly, while my parents were getting divorced, it was not a good time for anyone. And I had like a family-sized bag of nacho cheese Doritos for dinner more times than I can count. And like to this day, that is such a trigger food for me. Like, I will not buy nacho cheese Doritos because of that very reason. But yeah, so I steadily put on weight starting then. And then my senior year in high school, like halfway through my senior year pretty much, because I remember I got so motivated for the new year. So it was a week before New Year, but I just figured I'd get in the gym rush before all the like brand new people. So technically I'd been there a week before New Year's. So this was like December of 2011, January of 2012. And I joined a gym and I started working out like 2 hours every day at least. At first, honestly, my food didn't really change too much. I mean, again, I was a senior in high school, so I wasn't really making most of my food or like going out and doing anything. A lot of my friends senior year were going to lunch because they had like half schedules as a senior, and to this day I think that's one of the greatest things I've ever done was senior year. Even though I didn't want to, I just took so many AP classes, which is kind of how I was able to graduate college later. I mean, how I was able to graduate college earlier, as I touched on earlier. But I just took a bunch of AP classes, so I still was like bringing my lunch, so I wasn't eating like cafeteria food, and I wasn't going out and getting fast food with all my friends who like I just started driving. And yeah, every night after dinner, I was going to the gym. Pretty much every day for what I can remember. And then eventually my eating habits started not really being healthy, and I started having bulimic tendencies. If I ate something that I felt guilty about, I would throw it up, and just some unhealthy habits. And I did lose like 60 pounds in like 4 to 5 months before senior prom, and senior prom was my like goal for everything. So I think the dress I had bought was a size 16, and I had bought it like a month into working out, and it like barely fit, and then I had to get it taken in a bunch before prom. I had lost a good amount of weight. I think I went from like 235 to like 175. The lowest I ever saw was 170 right when we got back from beach week, which I think most people have, but it's like the senior, after you graduate, you go to the beach for a week. Your entire graduating class pretty much. And at beach week, I worked out in the morning still. Like I would go for a run or a walk on the beach with one of my friends that wasn't hungover. And I didn't drink in high school. I didn't drink senior year. We like drank a little bit beach week. And then I started dating my boyfriend, who I dated off and on for like 4 years starting beach week. And with him, we drank, we went out to eat, we didn't really exercise that much. He was bigger also. Fun fact, he actually had weight loss surgery a year and a half before I did, and that's kind of what was the final motivating factor for me, because he was extremely successful with his. But anyway, together we just put on a bunch of weight. And then even when we broke up, this law school and everything with my mom, I just kept putting on weight to my highest weight of 316.8, which was January of this year. So I have tried every diet under the sun. I've done phentermine, like weight loss pills that are essentially like speed and make you not want to eat. Those drove me, like I was insane. I was so irritable. Oh, do not recommend those to anyone. Your heart will like, it literally feels like you're on drugs. No thanks. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done like jazzercise in elementary school. I've done like, I played sports growing up. I played softball and basketball all throughout high school. Like I've just always been bigger. And then in college and law school, I just blew up from eating and drinking nonstop and not really working out. So the past couple years since law school, I again have been trying. I've always pretty much been a member of a gym, but nothing was really working. So that is why I decided on weight loss surgery. I know for a lot of people that's quote unquote the easy way out, but truthfully, I just need a way out. And I think the best time for me to do that is in my 20s. I want to live a long and healthy life, and honestly I don't really give a shit what anyone says about it. I know I'm doing this for me, and truthfully not many people in my family know I've gotten this surgery, and I'm currently down like 66 pounds, and I'm incredibly proud of that. I've been being way more active. I've been tracking my food. I have just been really making an effort, and this tool has made it so much better. Like, I don't know, I just can't even get into it. But I mean, I guess I could get into it more, but this is supposed to be like a quick kind of Q&A. But so that's kind of how I came to the decision of weight loss surgery. It was also fully covered by my insurance. I just had like $100 or $200 deductible or copay, something like that. It was not much at all. And then also the copays for all of the pre-op appointments, but I think total I definitely spent like under $500 with all of the pre-op appointments, and then my actual like surgery day of things. And then on my channel you can see like some of my pre-op journey, my surgery day, everything. So if there are any other questions that I've missed or anything else you would want me to discuss, please comment it below. Follow me on Instagram at LosingLawyer. I post pretty regularly there, but I am gonna start getting much better at YouTube. I've already posted like 3 in the last, well, this will be the 3rd in like the last week. So hopefully I'm giving you guys something to watch if you're interested. And yeah, for the rest of the night I am just going to shower and take off my makeup, do my skincare routine, and then I think I am gonna log into my work computer and do a little bit with that, just check the emails and stuff so I don't have to do everything tomorrow morning. But I hope you guys are well. If you need a mental health day, I strongly encourage you to take one. I feel so much better after today. I am gonna read a book in my bed and just kind of relax and give myself grace with the way I've been feeling, and I know I'm not alone. So take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.